Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Thaco Gaming, where we play role-playing games. Tonight we are playing Savage Worlds, their Savage Rift system, for our Tales of the Astral Sea. I'm your GM. I'm Brian. Hi. Nice to meet you. And this is Jess and Retta, our plucky players for the evening. We're down a few, but not to worry. Everything has been worked out. So, who remembers the horror of last time?
We have been caught. We got caught by the big bad Astral Slim or whatever the frick his name is. The cake.
Slim.
It's the Astral cake. Slim now from now on.
Is that anything like Astral Glide?
And we were escorted into a cell, and there was this other person in the cell with us, and poor Teek's backpack.
Yes, the battle cry of so many fights. Backpack.
Oh, you think this is the end of the No, it's coming back bigger and better.
You can rebuild it. You have the technology.
I have the technology. And the sheer spite of someone who's had the backpack taken away.
Unwillingly.
Well, exactly.
The only thing on our side right now is the fact that they don't know who we are out of the group that they brought us in.
True.
Yes.
They just know that they're looking for 2 humans, a Gith, and a halfling.
3 humans.
3 humans. Sorry.
Yeah, because they don't know hard. What's her name is not a human.
Yeah.
Your mount.
The target.
Yes. Yeah,
Tika's trying real hard not to just totally bust us and break the cover by screaming. Just trying.
Well, since we've now refreshed our memories, let's pick up where we left off, in the cell. As the door clangs shut behind you as you're thrown into the cell, there's a figure in the corner dressed in rags. Your cellmate. She's currently huddled under them, covering her face and everything. There's a wisp of gray hair sticking up from underneath it.
I'm going to do a...
I'm sorry.
I'm going to do a health check on her, just make sure she's relatively okay.
She looks pretty rough. She winces away, New people in the cell is bad. You hear other cells closing, opening, throwing people inside. The wails and moans of really patheticness. People crying, people whimpering, people pleading for their lives. So what are you doing?
Quietly weeping in the corner. As they took everything. I don't even have a screw. Not a clamp, not a wrench. What am I going to do?
I'm going to go over, sit next to Teek, sit down next to her, and awkwardly pat her head.
Thank you. I know this is not natural.
To the left of you, these cells are more, they're not really cells. They're kind of like cages. So you have a row of them, and they're open on the sides to the other cells.
But they're still barred.
They're still barred. There are 2 bunks in each cell. However, there are 3 to 4 people per cell. To the left of you is somebody who's looks like they've been there a while. An elvish person, male, long black hair, scraggy, unkempt. His clothes have seen better days. He's got welts on either side of his neck. He hears Teak crying and starts telling in a very hushed whisper, "You're going to be doing a lot more than that, fresh meat. They're not nice to newcomers."
I'm sorry. Who the fuck are you in my emotional distressful moment with my friend? Wait, which language would you like me to tell you to fuck off in? I know a few. Go.
You have the attitude now. Pretty soon you'll be like that one in the corner.
Yeah, they've been trying for years on that one. Hasn't worked out.
She's been here the longest out of all of us. She doesn't talk too much.
Man, if only we could teach other people not to talk too much. Quietly, like, scoot away. I'm like, fucking weirdo. But where's my backpack? How could they do this to me?
There,
They had
there.
my cookies.
There.
My cookies.
I know. It's okay.
I don't.
Okay.
This is really hard to keep like I'm crying when I'm actually laughing my ass off.
There. It's okay.
I want you all to know that that was pure laughter that I was trying to mock as crying. I hope I did good.
Laughter and crying, they're very, very similar.
Especially when you're getting your head pat by a Githyanki.
Yeah.
Awkwardly.
Awkwardly. She's like, I am your friend. I will destroy worlds for you, but you just stay right there. And don't touch me. That'd be great.
We're not that intimate, no.
I'm sorry, there's been at least two disapprovals this run, so romance isn't the option.
If everything was as easy as Baldur's Gate.
It would just be a natural one and a skill check away from being like real life.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to roll a notice roll to take some time to watch how the guards
Sure, go ahead.
are interacting and how often they, like they're changing, what their rounds are,
Smart.
Go ahead. That will take a little bit of time.
Yep, nope, that's fine. I mean, I'm assuming we got a little bit of time because they want us to get, frightened and everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, flavors the meat.
So, let's see.
Little did they know that Teek's natural reaction to horror is laughter and insults.
So after a couple hours, you see them bring back one tier of the cells. So you're in like the lower tier. There's an upper tier. They're bringing back one of the upper tiers. These people look like they've been through hell.
Laz, do you know how bad this is going to suck?
I look around. Are they taking another group of people to replace the people that they just took?
Well, the tier up above you is still empty. So they might be doing it in shifts. Like 6 hours for one group. Halfway through, bring in another group. Like that.
I see what you're saying. All right, and are they coming near any of the other groups right now after they're bringing back?
Not yet.
Not yet. And had there been guards down on our level?
Yes. There's a bunch of broodkill guards at the ends of the corridors. And there are some figures that walk in between that they're not broodkill. They look like they used to be prisoners. their motions are very robotic. Their faces pretty much blank. Like everything has been drained from them. They're just husks now.
Mm-hmm.
Make me feel sorry for a bread basket.
Oh, I'm gonna make you feel sorry for. I'm gonna make you become the bread basket.
Okay.
Um,
I'm hoping that Teak took some time to actually rest during this.
Of course.
mhm. Each of you regain any power points that you've used last session.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't use that many because I didn't get a chance to really fight, but
Same though.
Mm-hmm. It's
Bad
fine.
DM.
They want you nice and fresh.
I'm sure they do.
I'll show them nice and fresh.
I decided to look at our companion.
Okay, she's huddled in the corner, um, clothed in what used to be maybe nice clothes, maybe a cloak, but they're all just rags now. They're dirty. The smell is not pleasant. Um, the shock of white hair. Her hair used to be dark black, solid dark, but you can tell it's just starting to gray. It's not true gray. It's just straight white. But that's only a portion of her hair. She has the welts on her neck as well.
Damn it.
Um,
I end
she
up.
she scurry cowers away from you. Um, you can see she would be pretty if she was cleaned up from here. Um, just the vitality and life in her has been drained.
As everybody has marks on the side of their necks.
I know. I regard her, and in a gentle voice. What does these come from?
It's where they plug you in.
I see. And what do they plug you into?
That's a good question.
The
Ship.
ship? I
We're,
see.
we power it. It hurts us.
I can see why it would hurt you. Does it drain your energy?
No, it drains their life force.
Well,
I've seen ships like this. Cool. So I get to be the actual rowboat. Yay.
You get to be Bob.
I want to be Bob. Bob's too good at being Bob. I shouldn't have any part of this.
Although the system you have for Bob, it's a lot nicer than this.
Yeah, I clean his tank for one thing.
Yeah, it's it's
You don't want
consensual.
you don't want an unhappy beholder.
And it's fractional to what
Yeah.
he does, the power he has.
do you have a name? Do you remember your name?
My name was Katrina.
I am Lazel. This
Hi,
Teak?
cat.
Hello.
Do we frighten you? I'm sorry if we
No,
have.
no, it's just that new people don't usually last that long.
I know.
Well, I run on pure spite. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if anything, I will always be here because my spite knows no bounds. And I don't
what
like
the
being
last
here.
person said.
Well, apparently not. They clearly failed where I shall succeed. For that is the halfling way. What
So,
now?
couple
Bet.
hours. Well, do you have any more questions for her? Or?
How long have you been here?
I've been here so long I've forgotten.
That's not great.
Well, I'm sorry that you've been hurt so badly. But you do not have to fear us. We will not harm you as long as we're in this cell, and we won't let anybody else harm you.
You don't
That we
have a
can,
choice.
well, except for maybe our captors, but any of the other prisoners
The
will not harm
prisoners
you.
don't normally hurt each other. It takes too much out of us. We barely recover, and then we have to go back. Sometimes I recover faster, sometimes slower, but I've been here. I've seen people just waste away.
Well, my question to you is, do they make you work longer if you look healthier?
It doesn't matter how you look. You work.
And they make you work by plugging you into the ship.
Yes.
Make them work for taking my backpack.
So the ones that 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 the mind flayer uses for food, they walk the halls.
No, they're thralls. Ew.
The ones that die in the cell, well, they go to the brood kill.
Well, yeah, no, that sounds like broodkill. That tracks.
Yeah.
How do they prepare us? Like with a nice reduction of cranberry? Like I could accept this if I'm a good meal.
I've never been down to the galley.
I'm gonna have to make a few. Hang on, where's the next guard? They're all broodkill, aren't they?
You see some of the husks walking back and forth in the cell block.
Hmm.
They're
Be like, hey.
they're shuffling.
Oh, all right. Now I'm not gonna bring attention to us. Really want to, but
Honestly, they walk past people pleading all the time, and they have no change of expression.
yeah.
They're gone with a capital G.
It's what happens after your customer support and you get a Karen on the line. You just become this husk.
Yeah, if you've worked in a call center for any amount of time, you know the look. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tech support.
No, sir. Right click. Right click, sir.
But I'm on a Mac.
May I have your employee ID? May I have your employee ID?
You should just know who I am.
May I have your employee ID?
I am not
don't know
psychic,
my employee
sir.
ID.
Ma'am, I'm going to need you to calm down.
I won't tolerate that kind of. I was going to say language, but logic kept coming to mind. It's very strange.
So, after a couple hours, the broodkill come to get your cell block.
Back up into Laz, like, I'm going to go down fighting. I hope you know that.
I just patiently stare blankly at them.
Your cell block opens, and they start pulling people out. The new people that try to resist are smacked around, not killed, because they need you. But there are definitely beatings and being whipped, and you hear whips, and You hear yells.
Lean back into Laz again. I changed my mind. I think
Your
I will
cell
go
block
quietly.
opens and your cell door opens, and a large brood kill outside for your shift.
Sure. Go wherever he's leading.
Katrina stumbles as she gets up. She's very weak, but she has to.
I make a good armrest, so I'm gonna be like her crutch. Like just put her hand on my shoulder, be like, I got you.
She holds your shoulder, and you feel there's strength there, but it's very weak at the same time. There used to be strength in it.
I'm gonna mentally that to Laz, be like, she got kind of a hard grip, but she ain't like gripping on.
Can't mentally it to Laz.
We don't have the earplugs, remember?
No, we have telepathy. Don't
Oh,
we?
so you're spending a PowerPoint to do telepathy? Because I'm not.
Well, if you put it like that, then no.
You're taken with the rest of your cell block down to where the life force batteries are. There are maybe a dozen chairs. They're rough in wood. They have cuffs on them for your hands and feet. You're commanded to sit down, as some of the mind flayer's thralls, they go about cuffing you in to the chair. Think old style electric chair.
Hmm. Teak is going to be quietly grumbling about poor craftsmanship.
Mm-hmm. And after you're strapped into the chair, along the back of you is this pulsing, almost living tendril with multiple little tendrils coming off it. The thralls take the little tendrils and apply it to your neck.
Like, no, sir, I'm just going to ask for the check. I did not order dessert, so I'm just going to go.
Both
That
of you, give me some vigor rolls.
It's fine.
Laz, you manage to not scream out as it starts to drain you. Teak,
Well, you know what?
however, it hurts when it starts draining your life force and you do scream.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Upon hearing her scream,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use, I guess, what you would call greater mage hand
Okay.
at this point. And I'm going to overload whatever is on my neck.
So you're
With
going to pump
psychic-
more PPE into it.
As much as I can.
Okay. These tendrils, they exist to drain that kind of energy from you.
Oh.
The average person would have, game terms, 5 points of energy. You two being magic and psionic classes have much more of it.
And would I have realized this before I did it?
Have you? I don't think you've ever seen this kind of setup. I don't. Even in all your years of traveling the sea, These kind of ships are rare for a reason.
I did roll a success if I would know anything about it.
You can surmise that from what Katrina and the other fellows and the other people
Weirdo.
have, the marks on their neck, it does drain them of life energy, and PP being part of that life energy, maybe pumping more into it doesn't quite
Okay,
hold up.
then how about this?
I think you're thinking the same thing I am.
How about I use it in... Can I use Greater Mage Hand to block it?
Okay, so you're trying to block it. It would actually be probably arcane protection.
Okay.
Okay. That would be the more appropriate power to do it with. If you don't have arcane protection, spirit, willpower.
I got Arcane Protection.
Okay. You can do it. You can activate, and it will make it more difficult. But as you're strapped in there, it's just going to make it last longer.
Oh, so it's designed to
It's
pull out a
designed
certain amount.
yeah, to take.
It's got a quota.
Yeah.
Fucking deadlines.
Katrina looks over at you as you're struggling, trying to keep it from taking your energy, and tells you the best thing you could do, whispers, the best thing you can do is to not fight it. It hurts more if you fight it.
Okay, fine. I'm Gith. Whatever.
You're Gith, you're gonna fight it anyway. Fuck it all.
No. I mean, I can take the pain for now.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry, you had your hand up.
I did. What are the dimensions of the room?
It's big. It's kind of like a large galley on a ship. There are 12 seats where you are. Across from you, there's 12 people already plugged in. They have been there for a while, and they look zoned, exhausted, drained. So you figure every 6 hours, there's a change out. About halfway through. So 3 hours in, they're going to bring in another rack.
And we were the next rack. How close are chairs from one another?
You're pretty close together because they don't care about your personal space. I mean,
that's right. I forgot they were dickheads. Sorry.
Yeah. You're strapped in at the wrist, and right next to you is someone else's arm. It's like trying to be on an airplane. Mm-hmm. You have one armrest between the two of you.
Yeah. And you said, so where's the main tendril coming out of? Does it look mechanical at all? Is it definitely organic?
It's organic.
Okay.
It's pulsating, so it looks living.
But it's actively pulling those power points over?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know that there are some living organisms that feed on PPE and psionic energy.
Mm-hmm. Me included. Can I drain power points off of this thing? I am currently in touch contact.
You can try. It's going to be a pretty high thing. I mean...
Yeah. I realize that I'm probably going to have negatives because, the whole, it hurts, oh God, please, it hurts.
Yeah.
But yeah, Teak, even in an absolute panic, would reach for magic as any kind of response in my head.
Okay.
I was going to go with damage field, but I like the people I'm next to a little bit more than I anticipated.
I understand. Go ahead and give it a shot. I've put the modifier in there.
Okay.
Just remember that even if it does not succeed, it's going to drain that energy. You know what I mean? You're trying to drain energy from it while it's sucking energy out of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make a
Circuit.
loop essentially.
Yeah.
Well, since you took power points off of my backpack, how does this work?
Well, you don't use your
Or,
backpack anymore.
But how do I roll for drain power points? Because I don't have.
Open up Dream PowerPoints.
I have.
You see Techno Wizardry?
I'm just dumb.
It's okay.
One moment, please. All right, we're gonna go mega.
You try to pull some energy out of it, and what you get back is actually less than what it's taking from you.
Yeah, once I realize that, I'm gonna drop it.
Yeah.
Be like, well, that sucked. I mean,
It's kind of like zzz.
that didn't work. Fuck.
I'm going to go into a meditative state.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. I don't see Teak ever stopping to try to
No, that's fine.
stop
That's
fighting.
fine. At the end, I'm just going to fast forward because honestly, it's a little distasteful to me as well as a GM.
Sure.
But yeah. So you guys, all your PowerPoints are gone at the end of your session. You've been in there for a full 6 hours of a slow, steady drain. Take 1 level of fatigue each.
Done.
Katrina looks. She's been through about the same amount as you have. And she looks drained, but not to the extent you have been. Does that make sense?
So
I'm not going to show my drainness, just so you know. I'm Gith.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Was there any reaction when they would have noticed that we were producing more?
No.
Nope.
The brood kill, they're not that smart.
Oh, good.
Their main job is to, hook you up to the machine, wait 6 hours, take you back to the cell.
Well, question. You said that the cell was supposed to take 5 points, right?
That the what?
Or not the cell. That this machine was supposed to take... It normally takes 5 points, right?
No, it drains everything. That's why...
He's saying... All right, now it makes sense to me, because I had the same question, Retta. He's saying that most people only have 5 power points for it to drain.
That's the average human or non-human.
So is this psionic power or is this miracles?
Ooh,
yes.
Good question.
It can't take miracle points too.
Yes, it can.
Because miracle points are different.
No, it's not. It's the same. It's all PPE. You just access it differently. So, like,
No, it's fine. You just made us completely useless, is what you.
No, I didn't. No. Things are getting there. Don't worry. So you're brought back to the cell and you feel absolutely like hammered shit. I mean, going out to the bar, it's nothing compared to this. Do you automatically try to rest and fall asleep, or?
I'm just meditating.
Okay.
I lean up against Laz, be like, 1 out of 10. I will not return to that restaurant. Their
Okay.
menu sucks.
Katrina's in there. She tells you to try to rest while you can. Soon you're going to have to start up again.
Yep, just sleep on Laz.
Your PowerPoints will return. 5 points per hour per rest. You get about 8 hours of rest in between shifts.
Okay.
Katrina tells you it's harder on the people who don't have magic than it is for the people who do.
Why?
Because you have more energy than the normal people.
Oh, all right. That was a dumb question.
Well, think about it like this. The life force battery drains normal people of all their potential psychic energy, and then it starts taking their life force.
Oh, good.
People who have magic, this is Katrina speaking. People who have magic or psionics of some sort, they have more of that energy,
Right.
so it affects them a little
It doesn't
less.
get to the life force.
Sometimes you can't get enough back, and that takes you down more.
Hey, Laz, I don't want to stay here anymore. The novelty is worn off. You're no fun when you're meditating. Poke her in the face a couple times before I just use her leg as a pillow. You're meditating. No, stop touching yourself. Stop touching
No,
yourself.
worse. I'm not touching you.
I'm not touching you. Yeah, I'll basically use Laz's lap as a absolute, bed and pillow because I'm tiny and I can do shit like that.
Yeah. Okay. You guys go to sleep. Both of you give me vigor rolls to see if you recover from your fatigue level.
Damn.
Yep.
No, that's fine, Retta. Just one up me. That's all right.
She's a
Just
gift.
be like,
They're overachievers. You know this.
You got 1 success. Let me get 2.
Well, you both, your fatigue level is fine. So take that away from you. Mark it off.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you're sitting there resting, recuperating, you see the Lithid, and people start. You see, it's like a wave that comes through, a wave of fear. People start. There's a little chattering. There's, it starts getting quieter and quieter. Hakatha Slim is walking and talking with someone.
I'm
Poke
gonna
Laz in the hip.
eavesdrop.
Yeah, I'm laying there and just I tap Laz's leg like we're both doing this. Yeah, we both realize what's going on. Yeah.
I just put a calming hand gently on her arm.
Cool. I just pretend like I'm still asleep.
Okay. They're walking. the guy Hakatha is talking with, he's got a really full black beard. He's got kind of longish, curly black hair.
Mm-hmm.
The distinctive thing about him is the two ram horns that are growing from his head. He's wearing the armor he's wearing, it seems at one point in time used to be nice, shiny, beautiful
Mm-hmm.
armor. This armor has been burnt. It's scorched, covered with soot. It's blackened with, it looks like it's been in fire. On his back is this massive, like, tree trunk mace. It's black, it's red, it has a handle made of bone or horn.
Laz, do you think he's overcompensating for anything?
I hope you're not saying that out loud.
Very, very quietly. As I'm literally like biting into your leg to keep from giggling.
I'm not reacting.
As they're walking, you're hearing Hakatha tell him, Illarez, we haven't secured the other crystals yet, or the skull. I don't see why y'all have to have this meeting now. The man he addressed as Illarez.
Oh yeah, we get that.
No. He looks at Hakatha and says, my master has employed one of his agents to find the key. With it, he's hoping that they can breach the barrier. And if they free the Whispering One, they can free the others. It's not your place to question these things. And you see his eyes flare just a little bit as heat comes off them.
Great, we're dealing with a double.
That's what they say as they walk past you.
Okay.
And they're having more conversation, but it's getting farther and farther away.
Okay.
Just kind of shift my head to look up at Laz. Sorry about your leg.
It's fine.
I didn't mean to chew on you. You do taste delicious, though.
Well, it's good to know that the cake is actually answering to somebody, which is highly unusual. Usually they're part of the grand design.
Right.
I love the fact that you're using the terms.
Yeah, but they're trying to bring. That's what that fucking. That's why they were looking for that one fucking ice place. Breaking barriers seems to be what that whole thing was fucking about. Glad I blew it up. But ain't none of what they said is good. So that's awesome. I can't wait to have another session of not fun tentacles. I used to pay for that, and it was much more pleasant. These tentacles suck. Like I said, 1 out of 10. I'm not coming back here.
So after 8 hours of rest, you regain 5 per hour. You should be back roughly the same
it's
power
40
levels as you went in. Katrina still looks pretty fucking tired. You guys, for your first session, feel a little bit better. it's time for round 2.
Be like, Laz, I'm gonna blow this whole fucking place up.
Be my guest.
As you go through round 2, take another thing of fatigue. It brings your power points back down to nil. It's a cycle.
Yeah, I know.
Cycle of bullshit.
It is, but this is how the Lithids power their ships, even the Nautiloid. Sorry, I had a dog.
And just so you know, I will be losing. Let's see, how much is heal? Power.
Heal is 3, depending on if you're using any of the things with it.
Now, I will be using 3 power points each time I have a chance to use it to heal Teek's neck.
Okay.
No, dude. Heal the other chick.
Well, you're not actually taking wound levels. You're taking fatigue levels. Fatigue is covered by a power called Relief.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
Yep.
okay.
I'm trying to do something, and obviously I can't do anything.
It's
Anyway, continue.
okay. So you go through the motions, you get sucked dry, you come back, you're exhausted again. Roll me another figure roll to see if you're.
Didn't I roll?
No, it didn't
It
record
should have rolled. Why didn't?
No, you got 2 successes.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
yeah,
Yeah, it's up there.
Okay.
yeah. You guys are fine. You're back. You're back.
Practicing meditation. I'm not good at it.
Katrina comes up to you both and touches both of your hands.
Hey.
I just open my eyes and gaze at her.
And you feel that fatigue and stress go away.
And I raise an eyebrow at her.
Some people with more energy can do more things.
Like what?
She casts relief on you guys.
No, I didn't realize that.
Though appreciated, you should save your energy for you.
I had a little to spare.
You should keep that
Then
then.
I am grateful. May Isis guide and protect you.
You look up at her and you see a faded shadow over her eye of an ankh. And now it's gone.
My eyes widen.
And she goes back to huddling in her corner.
Do I see this?
Are you looking at her face?
I'm probably just laying
Or
there.
are you
par for
looking
the
at her
course.
face? She said she looked up at her.
Oh, that's fair. All right.
And she goes back to huddling in her corner and just, decrepitude.
Do we have?
Okay.
Is there like anything on the floor, like little rocks, maybe, or just anything, or is it like swept clean?
It's not swept clean. In fact, it's kind of slimy.
Ew. Should never have asked that question.
It's dirty. There's blood stains on the floor. There's other stains on the floor. I mean, you get a bucket.
I'm never leaving the bunk. And I'm basically trying to float like a foot above the bunk. Like I don't want to touch anything.
Yeah. This is like the worst hotels you've ever stayed in. Okay? You don't want to get under the covers because, oh dear God, what's been under the covers?
Hmm.
It's incredibly skeezy.
I'm just sleeping on the blanket.
Mm-hmm. Sleeping on the blanket with your shoes on type deal.
With one arm hanging over, be like, "Hey, Laz, tell that elf guy he's still a prick and I'm still here."
You could tell him yourself. You're the one being spiteful.
I told you, I run off of 100% spite. And
The elf guy is
apparently
slumped up against up against the wall of the cell where you saw him.
you're like, that's right, motherfucker. Still here. And yeah, still gonna chew on an illithid. In spite.
He's slumped there. He doesn't respond.
Laz, is he dead?
I look over at him. Is he breathing?
Give me
Fine.
a notice roll.
Is he breathing?
If he is, it's incredibly shallow.
I stand up. I walk over. Can I touch him?
Oh yeah, you can reach through the bars.
I kind of shake his head.
Thud.
Ha! Now I don't have to listen to his bullshit.
This is what happens when you fail that roll to regain your fatigue.
Does he have anything of note on him?
Yeah, loot the bodies, Laz. I'm with ya. Yeah.
God damn, you guys have been playing Baldur's Gate too much.
There's gotta be like a bone on this guy, right? Maybe he's got a bottle. Just a fucking bottle. It's no wonder he's
just
fucking
an empty
dead.
bottle. That's it. In his
Hey,
back
that's
pocket.
That's all Teak needs.
He's got a pair of shears, a bone, and some rope.
He's got some really shitty shoes, decrepit clothing, no gold pieces.
Well, I don't want gold. Gold's not going to help me right now.
In his
It's
pocket,
conductive.
He has some wire.
Going to fish out the wire and hand it to Teak.
Ooh, what kind of wire?
Does he have a belt on?
He does have a belt.
I'm going to take the belt.
Okay. The wire, it's just a little coil of wire. It's hard. You can bend it.
Is it a spring or no?
No, it's not a spring.
Okay, so it's just coiled. Okay.
Just coil.
What kind of belt is it? Does it have any type of metal on it?
Belt buckle.
I look at Teak. Here's a belt buckle.
Yes, and I'll take that leather too.
Go ahead.
Make you a skimpy set of undies.
Now is not the time, Teak. I told you that one night we were drunk.
There is always time for skimpy undies. So,
I just want you to know the Dragonborn have the best Sleeping clothes, all right.
Just a pair of boxers.
Just, pants.
But anyway,
So wire, belt buckle, and a bit of leather. Hey, Kat, you got anything? You said you were here the longest.
No, they took all my valuables when I came in.
What's the bed frame made out of?
Wrought iron. Just slats. Wood.
Okay, so it's a wrought iron frame, but it's got slats of wood under the mattresses.
Yeah.
Okay. Mattresses have springs in them? Or are they just
No, you're lucky you have mattresses.
Look, I was reaching, but it had to be asked.
The mattress is stained cloth over unhygienic hay. We're going to use that phrase.
The thralls that walk the halls.
Congratulations, you're now a bard.
Apparently I'm real a bard. Do they ever get close enough to be touched?
They could. You'd have to time it right.
I'd need to get. I look over at. I know I can make that. Let me think about this. Literally, this is the thought process of Teak. Be like,
Yep.
No, maybe. Oh, we could do that there.
There is a small little piece of slate on the floor.
Grab
Just
that.
Stone. Just a stone.
Yep, grab that.
wait a minute. My hair is pulled back. So I must have a barrette or something in my hair.
Okay.
Oh no!
It's not my character.
My character reaches back. My character looks at Tiki and says, I do wear adornments in my hair if you need more materials.
I am not going to request your hair adornments because I feel like that would be like asking me for pieces of my backpack.
No, it's hard to, if it's necessary to leave, I can buy new. Or you can buy me new.
No,
One of
that's
us
fair.
can buy me new.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't need adornments to fight.
Spoken like a true Gith. Well, guess whose time is up ready for the next shift?
Hang on a second.
Okay.
I'm going to make a battery. What's the belt buckle made out of first?
Brass.
Brass. What about the wire? What kind of wire is it?
It looks like old steel.
Yeah. Because brass is just copper and zinc. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to make a battery using the slate. Slate holds heat.
What is the battery going to hope to accomplish?
I don't know yet. But we're working to it.
That's good. That's good.
It depends. Oh, okay. Hey, Laz, Katrina. I'm going to do this too, but try to pick anything up from between here to there that could possibly be electronic or mechanical or anything like that. Like, even if it's a piece of wire. Good? It's a good idea. It's cool.
Fine.
I'm gonna try to build us a bomb.
You do realize I can be a bomb myself, right?
What do you mean?
Elemental manipulation, blowing up blocks.
No. Oh, don't worry. That is also a part of my plan. I just have to get this first step taken care of.
All right.
Um,
By the way, have they fed us anything at all?
Yeah, it was some kind of gruel with meat you'd rather not identify.
But did they give us utensils when they do?
They're wooden. They give you the community bowl and then three wooden spoons.
ew.
They don't care about you.
Well, no, we're just
Doesn't mean I
livestock.
can't bitch about it. I know they don't, but I don't appreciate it. Therefore,
Question: did they
bitching.
take my necklace?
Yeah, your holy symbol's gone.
Okay. Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna tuck this into the mattress. I lean up against Liz, like I have a couple of ideas. But
Now,
yeah,
first we need to go endure another session.
Katrina's like, hide the stuff. Sometimes they search the cells.
yeah, I'm gonna.
Do you
So
have
the,
pockets? We should take it with us. Do they search us once they bring us here?
No, you guys haven't been patted down since you initially got in.
good to know. Yeah, no, I'll just like nothing wrong with me. I don't have anything.
Oh yeah, because we can wear the belt
Hey.
for right now,
Mm-hmm.
and the wire fit in his pocket, so we could put it in a pocket.
It's organic though, so that doesn't do me any favors. Are the shackles manual?
Down at the thing?
Yeah.
Yes. They're screwed on into the arms.
The what? Yeah. What kind of metal are they made out of?
They look to be regular iron.
Okay. Hang on, I have. So before they take us, be like, so lads. Here's where my brain is at right now. We have slate. Slate is a great conductor of heat. We have brass, which is basically copper. So that conducts electricity. Iron also conducts electricity. So we have a complete circuit if need be, because heat is just friction, so it can actually translate well. At least I think. Yeah, you can use friction to make heat. Sorry. I can complete a circuit on the shackles. But
what purpose would that serve other than to create more discomfort?
fire. So heat specifically. But you'll end up scarred to shit, but you can overheat the shackle, and then I don't know, because they have fruit killer. Maybe no, it's not a good idea.
As you're saying this, the brood kill is starting to get people out of their cell. In the cell next to you, they notice that the guy's died. They leave him there and call for the galley. Pick up.
Oh. What kind of pickup? Do we get to see it?
You're in the line as some. These aren't the cybernetic broodkill. This is just the regular one that comes up from the galley. He comes up
Mhm.
with a cart and unceremoniously dumps the body onto it.
How did they check the body to determine it was dead?
Get up, kick, get up, kick, reach down, touch it. Yeah, he's dead.
Where did he touch him?
This was on his back. He slumped forward, face first onto the floor.
The lads, I'm like, where do they take those guys? You
So,
can Count of Monte Cristo this shit.
I'm glad
is
someone's
actually where
picking
my
up
head
on
went.
shit. Just remember, it took him 12 years to get out of that goddamn place.
Look, the only reason I thought about anything is because I watched it like 2 weeks ago.
It's a good movie. Such a good
It's
movie.
good, man.
So as you're being led down back to the battery,
Brett, Laz, you just want to go fucking nuclear on these people?
in the line, Katrina stumbles and falls down to the ground.
I react immediately and help her.
They yell at you to get back in line, smack her on the back with one of the truncheons.
Oh no.
And she gets up. She gets up. And as they're walking back further on, she turns to Teak and hands her a screw. I found that on the floor.
Pocket. Yeah, that makes.
You know, this is a good idea. Let's alert or notice anything else of interest that can help.
There are mops, buckets. On the way to the cell, there are doors that are locked. They unlock them. You walk through. You're in a locked cell.
Again, so we're already done with
you
our
were.
shift.
You were. You're being led to the. It's down a flight. It's like the base bottom of the ship.
Okay.
It doesn't seem that there's much communication between parts of the ship. For given how big it is, you haven't walked the entire length of the ship yet. You've only been in a portion of it.
Hey, Laz. I just had a really cool kind of idea.
Yeah.
Why don't we use all the PPE that's flowing through that tentacle to finish the bomb? I mean, because that's a lot of potential energy.
Quick question.
Yeah.
How many broodkill are with us when they escort us down there?
The numbers varies. There's at least one at the front, one at the back, and maybe two in the middle. One
And
on
how
either
many
side.
and how many people are in the room that we're in?
There are 12.
Oh, besides the prisoners.
Oh, besides the prisoners?
Yeah.
There's which room are you talking about? The life force, the
Yeah.
battery room? There's maybe 2 guards at one end of the room. And then at the other end is a large, pulsating, slimy glob that the tentacles feed into.
Because I think my character is going to start singing. She's singing a lullaby. And she's going to cast Slumber. And I want to cast Slumber on the guards. And I want to do a +3 with it in order to get
Okay.
a large enough area to
So you sit
catch them
down. You're in the chamber.
in. Mm-hmm.
You're being fed on. It slowly takes your energy.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in there for 6 hours. So
I'm so dumb. I look over at Laz, and before the last of my energies, I'm like, lock, unlock! And I open up her shackles. I'm so dumb.
you are dumb.
Fuck you, Brian.
Your shackles are unlocked, Les.
Oh.
Wait, first you gotta cast a spell.
Oh. Excuse me.
How long into your shift are you waiting to do this?
When the guards really stop paying attention.
That would be about the 2nd to 5th hour.
Okay, so
You will have
probably
already lost at least, I want to say, 10 points each of energy by then.
Okay, so all right, so does it matter where I take the 10 points out of?
No, you could take 5 and 5, being
Yep.
who you are. You, however, you lose 10 points straight off your.
No, I know. I'm also gonna spend the 1 point to activate telekinesis, or not telekinesis. Oh, I don't have telepathy. Never mind.
That would be mind link.
I don't have that either.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, I'm gonna. Sorry, I'm gonna cast Lock Unlock twice on me and her.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the screw to wrap the wire, and I'm gonna use a little bit. I probably would have sharpened the one end of the.
Well, you just got it this shift. You would have
No.
put it together first.
I wrap the wire around the screw, basically threading along the thread. Keep one point out, almost like it would look like a straw.
Mm-hmm.
How do I add modifiers to my slumber?
If you hit selected actions, the gray thing there.
Okay. Okay. Because I want the large blast radius for this. Or where are they on? Do we have a thing of the room? Do you have a map of the room so I can
I
see
do
where?
not have a map of the room. It's just
Okay.
a long corridor.
So wait, we're in the corridor doing this, or are we in
No,
the?
no, you're in the room. Okay.
Okay.
You're on one side. It's 12 seats. On the other side, 12 seats with people in it. At the far end of the room is a pulsing, globby, slimy thing that the tentacles come out of.
Mm-hmm.
At the door end, you have 2 broodkill.
That's it, just 2.
Yeah, just 2 on this side of the door.
Okay, then I'm gonna do. Do you think a normal slumber would work, or do you think I need at least a medium blast?
I can't decide that for you. This is.
All right, fine. I'm gonna do medium blast.
Damn, work.
Nice. Let me see if the broodkill fall for that. I believe that's what's. Let me reread Slumber. Spirit roll. Okay.
You can tell them good fucking luck.
Have a nice nap,
Yes.
boys.
Yes, I would love to roll spirit against the cleric. It sounds like a great
Did you get
idea.
a raise on that? No. Okay, this is just normal.
Yeah.
Okay. This is guard A. This is guard B. All right, so guard A starts, he's comfy, he's warm, this is boring, why the fuck does he... Guard B looks and sees his buddy's falling asleep and punches him. Wake up! Guard B made his save.
I know.
It's a
But
good
they don't
idea. It's a good plan.
But he didn't detect that I actually cast that on them, right?
He has no means of doing that.
Okay.
They're not magically aware.
Okay, well, if that case then, let's finally do the mind link with Teak.
Damn. All right, we are one.
Well, that didn't work.
Good idea. If I can get to where the panels are, where this thing is closest to, I can finish the circuit and use all the PPE to blow it up.
What about the people who are hooked up to it?
We're gonna have to get them out first then. Luckily,
Okay.
there's like zero communication anywhere, so no one's gonna know what we did until hopefully it's too late.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then
Because I'm just gonna try to fry this tentacle.
Katrina looks over at you two like, that strained. What the hell are you two thinking? She may have seen you do the spell.
Ah.
Yeah, I put on a show for you.
I look at her.
Both of you lose another 5 points.
All right, if we're gonna do this, we're doing this now.
Let's see. Let's lose 3 from this one, so I'll give me 11, and 2 from this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, lads, I'm gonna try to entangle the guards so I can get up and get to that panel.
Okay, go for it.
We're ready to shoot this fucking cannon off?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Katrina looks at you both like, wait.
I'm going to cast Mind Link on her so she can talk to us. Join her in.
Dial her in.
Dial her in. Because, god damn it, she's trying to... You're really starting to annoy me, Paco.
I know. I know. I'm the DM. I'm supposed to. Okay. If you can set it to when, after we leave, after we recover, our escape would be a lot easier. If you can damage the battery so that it goes off later in the day after our shift, we'll be stronger after we've rested.
I'm sorry, ma'am. That's not how we work.
Teak, listen to her.
All right.
I have a good feeling about this one.
I can help put one of them to sleep. And you can move about freely.
But we need to be back in our chairs by the end of shift.
Exactly.
Okay. I will get one guard, you get the other guard.
Okay. Let me bring
Okay,
up
hold on
my
a second.
little Katrina's son thing.
I'm just going to do a normal slumber since I'm concentrating on
Yeah,
one.
that's all she's going to do. God damn!
I'm sorry. This man just fell into a fucking coma. He's dead. He's never gonna awake from that.
They are
Laz
both...
finally killed someone. Did I get a spit take?
They're both like...
Did I get one? No, hang on. Did I get one?
No, almost.
Trying so hard. Laz finally fucking killed somebody. She put him to sleep too hard.
He's gonna wake up thinking he's back in junior high, and he's
Like, I'm late for school.
All right, I look at T. Work, but work quickly.
I'm already up and getting everything lined in with the panels and all that good happy shiz.
Okay, give me some science rolls.
You mean Techno Wizard, right?
Techno wizardry rolls, yes.
Oh, you're gonna Benny that thing, right?
Oh, yeah. Like, in a heartbeat. That's more like it.
There we go.
You find the exact wire where the life force battery feeds into the main engine.
You're like, you want me to plug into the ship? I think I can pull that off right now.
Because, damn, this thing is Foundry is liking you two right now. I'd take advantage of it.
But the only crux to that is it only likes one of us at a time.
Yeah. You can rig it. You're pretty sure you can rig it to go off, set a feedback loop, and therefore cause an explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly, gradually let the power build up after your shift.
Okay.
It takes a little bit of doing, you gotta plug the right tentacle into the correct orifice. It's a bioconstruct, okay?
I'm sorry. Some of their doors are called sphincters, so
yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. We've been through enough sphincters, okay?
Poor Brian.
Never going back.
He's been through so many sphincters.
I'm not going back, man. I'm not going back.
We need a mod that just skips the fucking nautiloid. Yes. I would use that.
I would use the hell out of that. So yeah, you've plugged a tentacle through the hopefully correct sphincter.
You're like, I don't know if this goes there, but it's happening.
Mm-hmm. You've used the random bits of shit you've gotten to hopefully create a feedback loop that will cause something catastrophic to happen.
I'm gonna go look over at the guards while they're asleep and check to see if they have. I mean, as much as I would love to take their weapons, if we're gonna go back to our cells, we can't be armed.
Right.
So I'm gonna see if there's anything else that I can take that won't be noticeable.
Okay. Let me see what
I love how you think.
Sons of bitches.
Because again, we can't be armed. As much as I would love to be.
Well, they don't check us between when they pick us up from the actual cells to go into here. So as long as the brute kill don't notice the weapon's gone, then no one will.
Let me see. Let me roll. Let me roll a notice. Make sure
Roll a
that I can do
notice.
this. Okay.
Okay. You can find like a knife.
Yep. Gonna put that in the small of my back.
One of them has a brass key.
Gonna grab the brass key and pocket that.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna go and take my position back.
Katrina has unhooked herself from
Mm-hmm.
the contraption. She seems a lot more with it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because it hasn't drained all her stuff yet.
Yep.
Um, let's see. While you're hooking yourself back up, she leans over and says, I know where they keep some of our goods. We could possibly, if we can make it there, we can make it to a life raft and we can get out.
Sounds good to me, Katrina.
You mean I might get my backpack back?
No, your backpack has been destroyed, remember? You'll have to get your remnants and remake it.
Why you gotta be like that?
I'm being realistic right now.
Do you know how long it took me to find that bobblehead?
You'll have to forgive her.
Literally bobblehead. Just a
It's
head
a
that looks like
beholder.
Bob.
Yeah, bobblehead.
All right. I'm gonna sit back down, do not have it hooked up to me for as long as possible until we're ready to
do this.
hook. Yeah.
Okay. You're unhooked for about 2 hours, so that lets you have some of your energy back. It'll make the resting a whole lot easier.
All right. Let's see here. So, how many points would you say? What, 5 back or 10 back?
Let's see.
But you said 5 per hour,
It's taken
right?
15 already.
Yep.
Say it's gonna, when you hook yourself back in, it's gonna take another 5.
Okay.
Yeah, that leaves me with 20. I'll take it.
And towards the end of the shift, after you guys hook yourself back in.
Before you say anything, Paco,
Yes.
when she gets back in, I'm gonna tell her lock us back in because we want to make sure that they don't realize we've been up and about. That's to you, Teak.
Fine. I lock everybody back in.
After we rehook ourselves up, because
Yeah.
you know.
You gotta
Yeah,
hook
yeah.
yourselves back up and everything.
If you haven't, I'll do it for you guys and just, apologize a bunch. And then when you get to it, I'll just, because, I'm smaller, I'll just hook everything up for one wrist and see if I can, get my fingers around to get it in place.
You guys do that.
Because again,
and remember, everybody's exhausted.
I know.
So, towards the end of the shift, one of the brood kills from outside opens the door, and the guards fall back.
Except my one, who's like really out of it.
Your guy is like, no, Mom. We don't want to go to school. Me smart enough. He gets kicked in the head.
And he was never to rise again.
No, he gets kicked in the head. Oh, instantly awake. Yeah. Sorry.
Still just doing the whole.
They're getting berated by the other guards. You're disgraced for falling asleep on duty. Blah blah blah.
Trying really hard not to laugh.
Get these pieces of trash back to their cells as another group is being brought in. Yeah. You're being sent back to your cells. You get
acting lethargic, you know, the whole 9.
roll me some performance.
Oh
You
God, I
gotta
don't
be
have
fucking kidding me.
performance.
Neither do I.
Nobody
Look,
takes
I'm already.
performance. You ever
No, I'm
notice that?
already fucking tired. I don't need to perform to be tired. Shit.
You can use the unskilled.
And well, persuasion, I would think. You'd
Persuasion
persuade
could
them.
do it. Persuasion
Okay,
could.
good. I have that. Perfect.
Hey,
Laz is a persuasive motherfucker.
Also, what happened? Oh, there it is. Aww.
Whereas Teak couldn't
Oh, what was
bargain her
that? What
way
was
out
that?
of
No, I'm fine. See, look at that. That's so sad. I'm
Well,
fine now.
Teak is like she's actually tired, but she's putting a little effort into it because she kind of peeks over at Laz, who's like, ugh.
Teak is trying to ham it up. Laz is like just tired of all this shit, and it shows.
Yep, I kind of like let them kind of drag me a little bit.
Mm-hmm. You let the whole gang push you along. Move.
I just literally like holding onto Laz's ankle. Being drawn along.
And poor Cat's like, this is what my lot is stuck with.
These are my only hope.
Your goddess like
Seriously,
reaches
these are
down
my
and be like, I
only
am
hope.
so sorry. So sorry. I can't control the other gods. They left you with these people.
But you know what? The other one's my chosen. Okay? The gift is my... The gift?
Be like, wait. Be like, I'm sorry.
Did you just fucking say Gith?
But anyway, so we're going back to our cells.
You're going back to your cells. You're being locked in. There's the bowl with the 3 spoons.
Great.
Unidentifiable meat and gruel and...
I'm going to take a couple bites of gruel because we need to keep our energy up.
Tastes like pork.
Yep. You know what? I'm guess we've probably had worse in the barracks.
Teeks doesn't give a fuck enough. She's eating as much as she can.
Okay. Katrina looks a little disdainful and takes... She doesn't eat the meat, but she eats some of the broth.
Yeah, Teek's all in, man. I have a bottomless pit.
She hasn't had her cookies in a while. All right, so I'm going
She's
to
out of
sit
Cheetos.
back there. Mind Link is still active with them before I and say, let's give ourselves at least 2 to 3 hours of rest before, and we'll wait for the boom for the distraction.
Now you're going to recover five points per hour. I'm going to leave it to you guys to decide which ones to put it into.
So if we're down for 3 hours,
that's 15.
Well, so that's 15 points?
Yeah, if you're down
if we
for
give it 3 hours.
Well, it depends. When does the boom happen?
That's another thing. So here, let's see, when does that happen?
Cool.
It hasn't happened the first hour.
So we're still sleeping.
So you can still rest. Second hour, you hear a shudder start coming from the back of the ship where the battery is. It's a vibration you can feel through the deck.
All right. Well, maybe I didn't calculate for all the PPE. This might be bigger than I thought. Look, I'm here for the explosions, and I don't,
You
limit
just cause the
explosions.
explosions. You don't really care how big they are.
I don't want to presume their desire of how large of an explosion they want to be. I respect that.
You don't put any pressure on them. They can be as
Right.
big as they want to be, and you're
Exactly.
there to support those explosions.
Yep.
Unlike my Malkavian could.
Your Malkavian with the Molotov cocktails in her jacket,
Yeah. And Hank.
and Hank, the hand grenade.
But anyway,
So you start feeling the vibration coming from the back of the ship.
Stand up and start giggling like, where's your spite now, motherfucker?
You start hearing a klaxon go off. Dan 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 dan. Katrina's like, I believe that's our cue.
I agree. So we've gotten 10 points back instead of
You've
15.
gotten
'cause it
10
was
points,
Correct.
yes.
Okay. All right. So let's see here. So one will be 19, and the other one will be 20.
As things are rushing to and fro, there's chaos starting. The prisoners, they're getting amped up too because this doesn't happen. So they're going nuts as well.
Well, they've never had us before in there.
This is true.
Exactly.
They haven't
All right.
experienced the Teak and Laz show.
All right. So how does the lock look like it's working?
It's a
Teak, come over here.
mechanical lock.
Can
They're
you
all
lock pick
mechanical
it?
locks down, up and down the row.
Oh, that's right. Lock, unlock.
I don't need a lockpick, bitches.
And
Now,
you know, I
are
look
you
at
just undoing your cell, or are you letting everyone out?
I'm mind linking to Teak. Sorry. I'm. It. Do I need to redo my mind link with them?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do that real quick.
I believe there's a switchboard effect on that. Maybe. Let me see. My link you're using psionics for, right?
Yep.
Okay, I don't think you have the switchboard.
Is
You don't have the options for that.
Okay.
is there a main lever by chance? I didn't mean to interrupt you, Retta.
No, it's fine. I just want to get these two so we're all in communications. We don't have to talk.
There's
Yeah.
usually just a thrall that goes along and unlocks everything.
Question: should I use major? It's usually just one. Should I use? I'll probably use major psionics to give me a +1, so that way I can make sure I can do both of them
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah, that's fine. It should be a selection in there. Yep.
Shit. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You got them both.
It's almost like
clear.
it's almost like we have parasites in our head.
You guys are listening to Radio Laz.
Teak
Wait,
and
wait.
Katrina.
It's like this. Hey, you guys and gals and non-binary pals. You're listening to Radio Free Lizelle.
Okay, I go to Teak and say, can we unlock all the cells? More prisoners out, the more chaos there will be, the easier it'll be for us to slip through.
Is there a main switch or is it all mechanical all the way down?
It's all mechanical all the way down. Katrina volunteers to keep the 2 broodkill busy if you want to free
Alright.
the others.
I pull out the brass key. Do you think this will work?
I'm gonna try the brass key on the door.
It does not fit this door.
Okay.
Not this door, but hold on to that.
Okay. And I pull out my dagger. God. I look at Katrina. How are your thoughts of killing things?
They are evil demonic creatures that have profited off of the
Here.
torture and suffering of others.
I give her the dagger.
Oh, this will come in handy, but I think you should hold on to it. She's got
Okay.
other things.
Okay. Teak, do you feel comfortable with the dagger?
I don't know how to use one unless it's on the end of a gun.
Fine. Get us out of here. Let's get other people out of here and let's move and follow Katrina. No time to argue about this.
I have enough magic. I can make it happen.
Okay. So cast some spells, baby.
Yeah.
First on your door.
How many? All right. So, how many doors are there in total?
There are at least a dozen cells on your cell block, and there's another dozen on the other. Depending on how many cells you want to get done, you could probably get them with some of the whatchamacallits, some of the power modifiers.
Wait a minute. You said that it's a thrall that comes through.
Yep,
Is it the same thrall or different thralls?
it's the same. It's the same thrall every day.
Okay, and he's no longer in here.
He's at his station at the other end. He just sits there and waits for an order.
Okay. Then I should go and talk to Mr. Thrall and grab his key.
Here, let me unlock that door for you, my love. Ow.
So
Sorry to hit my mic.
And at least do a couple more to give a...
Yeah. So, first, our door. That was a 5! I'm calling bullshit!
I don't have any modifiers going on for bad right now.
No, okay. Alright. No. Oh, because that was just... Alright.
So, Teak, after this spectacular failure of getting the doors going, you hear in your head, "Don't worry, I'm with you."
Like, literally just stand up and look around. As you hear that?
Did I hear that with our shared?
No. Nope.
No, I didn't. Just unlock the door already, Teak.
Alright. You're gonna try this again then. Laz, the voice said, "Don't worry, I'm with you." It's kind of weird.
We'll talk about your voices later.
Why you gotta say it like that? That was a 7!
Your door unlocks.
All right, I'm going to push it open, or I'll kick it open.
Damn.
As well.
Laz be pissed.
I'm annoyed
Let's be
now.
dramatic.
Let's be dramatic.
All the drama, all the time.
Especially if the
the
dice roller
way.
kicked. Fucking dice roller's like, bitch, go.
Meanwhile, because the whole beforehand, Teak was going, unlock.
What was that voice?
Unlock.
So Katrina comes out of the cell first.
Okay.
And she's headed straight for the broodkill. Now, this is a lady that smells, wearing decrepit clothing, but somehow, right in this moment, she has a power like you would not believe. She holds out her hand at her side, and you can tell what she's casting. It's just holy shit. Out of it comes a golden energy saber. It's a Kopesh.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like a sword axe.
Yep.
And she lays in, starts going at the broodkill at the end of the hall, calling them every name in the book. Terms that would make Teak either stand up with pride or blush.
I don't blush.
Going off of how they're profiting on the suffering of others and their time has come, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I'm going after the thrall with the key.
The thrall with the key is to the left of them. He's standing there. He's a thrall.
I know. I'm going to
He's
grab... I'm going to find the key.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to start unlocking doors.
Okay. You push him around. He has a vibro knife on him.
Great, grabbing that.
Okay. He has the key. It's just a little wrought iron dealy. Give me an athletics and notice roll to search him.
Okay, let's do notice first. Okay.
You find what you're looking for?
And now time for athletics. Gonna Benny that.
The thrall is holding on to that key with a death grip.
Taking the blade. It
'Cause
doesn't
he's
kill
still
him.
alive!
It's
He's
not
still
killing
alive.
him.
And going to
Maiming terribly, but it's not death.
Okay,
She learned that from Teak.
give me an attack roll. Just remember
Okay.
the holy book is a bit fuzzy on the terms of kneecaps.
Mm.
All right, so let's see here. Do I have an attack roll? What's considered attack?
You have a knife.
Well, no, I know that, but is it going to have to be an unskilled attempt?
No, you should have fighting.
Fighting.
No.
Ah, there we go. Yes, I do.
Oh, bam. So do I. Never mind.
Oh, at least that worked.
Shunk! Ah! He's clutching the stump.
Yeah, well, whatever. It should be cauterized because it was a vibro blade. So
No, they aren't. They just cut easier.
Yeah.
Vibro blades
okay.
don't do that.
Okay, so thank you.
You've treated enough wounds. It doesn't matter.
He'll live. He'll live.
He'll be fine.
If you call this living, fine.
I mean, he
He's
is
a
a gig
thrall.
thrall, so
You have the key in a hand.
I'm gonna start unlocking doors.
Okay, you start unlocking cells, and people are like, prison riot scene.
That's
Someone get the
fine.
toilet paper!
Yeah. If they had any
I-
toilet paper, there would be toilet paper.
And I go to Katrina. Once you dispatch the trash, we'll follow you to where we think our stuff is.
She's doing the whole just a bit busy right now.
I'm
And
gonna go help her.
You see her, she's whacking one with a sword, and you see her just shoot a bolt into the other one. Let me get that right.
The explosion hasn't gone off yet, has it?
Oh, it's going off. It's just, the ship is fucking huge. It's like an aircraft carrier.
In my head, it's like Event Horizon.
Kinda, yeah.
Because we all remember what happened when Brian shot the first thing he could shoot in Baldur's Gate and killed all of us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't remember that at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You just see a burst of energy go out from her hand at the second one, and it catches him like shoulder, neck area, and head, and you see just the flesh just peeled off of him. That guy's getting exactly what he deserves as he screams in horror and dies.
I'm here for it.
The other one is getting. He's trying to fight back. He's trying to fight back hard, and that glowing energy saber just goes straight into his chest. So, Teak, while you're doing your thing, you get like the cells of your row done,
Mm-hmm.
and then you head upstairs to the second tier and give the key to whoever's in the cage and say, "Get everyone else done."
Mm-hmm.
and he does his thing, and everybody's being let out.
Yep.
Again, prison riot scene.
Now, what they do with their newfound freedom's up to them. We're gonna go to the lifeboat.
Hey, at least now they have a chance.
Mhm.
Right.
So I look at Katrina and I look at the dead and I bless the dead because it's what I do.
She takes your hand and is like, save it for those worthy. At this, you see bright now golden ink on her eye.
My eyes widen and I just follow her lead at this point.
Okay. Teak, are you coming back down?
Well, of course. I want to get the fuck off this place.
Well, we need to get our stuff first.
That's where we're being led to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The sword
Right.
Katrina was holding dissipates because its time is up.
Yep.
And she's like, okay, this way. And
I follow her.
you can see that patch of gray hair on her is kind of starting to fade back in. Like,
Okay.
she's feeling it better than she has in months, days, years right now.
Am I feeling any type of holy energy off of her?
Oh, yeah.
we're-
She's got a whole bunch of holy coming off her. That's actually a lot of what her magic is doing. If
Mhm.
being who you are, roll notice on her.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, there's my notice.
You can see when you look at her, you can see like waves of similar divine energy to what you use coming off her, only she
Mhm.
uses it as spell casting.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of safe to assume, to guess she too has been chosen by a divine being. And with the Ankh, you may know who that divine being is.
Mm-hmm.
So she's leading you through the ship. Roll me some stealth.
I was gonna say we're trying to avoid detection.
Yes, stealth is good.
Jesus.
Oh shit! I am one with the knight.
God damn, you are a ninja.
I'm just gonna use sound silence to just keep myself quiet. It's the only way that works.
There we go. Katrina, too, is all nice and stealthy, but Laz is the ninja.
Even without my goddamn cloak.
Yep. You are fading into shadows. You are making, zero noise as you move. Teak, you have made it silent around you in a bubble.
I'm doing cartwheels right next to Laz.
And you're going wee, and nobody can hear you.
Meanwhile, she's cussing them out. You motherfuckers! This is what you
see
did.
middle fingers being thrown in every fucking direction. You can see how angry like she's got a vein going on her forehead.
By the time you get to where Katrina's leading you, your silence has worn off. Because now you can talk to each other. And she says, we have to get in here. She tries it. It's locked. There's
Produce the brass key.
The key will
Try
work.
Unlock the door. Is our stuff here?
Your shit is there.
Gonna grab my shit, man.
Stuff. I have much less of it when I came in.
Katrina can't tell what's hers anymore because it's a pile of loot, pretty much. She picks up.
Is my bag of holding here?
Yeah, that was my question.
Were you captured with your bag of holding?
Yeah, it was.
There is a bag of holding here.
Can we put all of the loot inside the bag of holding?
We don't have
You
time.
said pile of loot. What did you think I was gonna go for? My first question was, is Lazelle's bag of holding there? But she beat me to that question. And now that I know the answer, all of that loot's going in the bag.
There's some armor. There is... Oh, Teak, you find your amulet that gave
On.
you your force field.
Yep.
Lazelle, your stuff is there. Katrina, she has no idea if her stuff is even in here.
It's all going into
She
the
just
bag so we
picks
can suss through
She
it later.
just starts putting on this light armor, grabbing a what looks like a TW sword, and grabs a laser pistol. Basic stuff.
I have my staff. I'm like, oh baby.
I'm literally kissing my Starfire pistol.
Baby,
Like,
I
who's a
miss you
good
so
boy?
much.
I'm so sorry I let you go. Mm.
Okay, now that we got that over with.
And now Teak wants to loot the rest of the room. I understand.
And by wants to, I mean I'm holding up the bag of holding and throwing stuff in.
Okay. We will cover that later upon what you actually get.
Yeah.
Katrina looks, we have to go. We don't have time.
I agree. I grabbed the bag from Teak and go, this is enough. Come on.
I'll be holding on to everything I can actually carry. You're like, no, but stuff.
I grab her by the scruff of her neck and drag her along.
Okay.
I'm still holding stuff like...
Hold on.
This is good stuff. Teak, you hear in your head, go now, my child.
All right, I have creepy voice in my head telling us to go now. We're going now.
We're going to talk about creepy voice later after we get out of here.
I'm for it. Can we leave? Still holding on to like 4 swords like this. We gotta go.
The life vessels are this way.
Following
Katrina's leading
Katrina.
you down. Give me some more
Still stealthing.
Stealth. Everybody stealth.
Oh, I can activate my cloak. I'm going to activate my cloak first.
Okay. You know what? Just because I don't normally do this.
Did that work? I can't tell.
Neither can I.
Yes.
Yeah, it did. Okay.
I'm just gonna take that from me too then.
They have bonuses in there. Weird. Oh, yeah. I had Katrina magically boost her stealth.
Okay.
I don't normally do that. I don't believe that should be that powerful. But, hey, while we're here. You find a life vessel. And it's... Katrina's telling you to get in. It will be jettisoned from the ship, and it's set adrift. It's enclosed, so you're going to be protected from exposure.
Mm-hmm.
Hope so.
She tells you to
But
get in.
she's coming with us.
Oh yeah, she's coming with
us.
you. She's coming
Okay.
with you. And as the 3 of you get in, there's a big red button. Candy like
Teak,
button.
would you like to do you
I
want
want to touch the button!
You're jettisoned from the ship. And as you're going out, you can see through the little porthole that there's energy and stuff leaking from the back of the
Oh,
Syren
Les, look!
as it's leaving you along the way.
Bye, motherfuckers!
You have just successfully escaped from the Syren.
Yeah, but now we're drifting. Let's hope the captain can find us.
Now you're drifting in space.
With a very, very smelly woman.
Give me a survival roll.
That's never a good idea. I don't have survival. That's so appropriate for my character, though.
Yeah, I don't either, so I guess it's unskilled, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But D4s all day long.
D4s are the best because they explode like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah,
There are some meager supplies and rations on the life vessel. Um, it might be enough if you carefully ration it all, but it might be days, weeks, or never before you're found.
I'm still full from the giant ass bowl
we have
of
our
God knows what.
headsets, right?
You do
I mean,
have
I've got.
yeah, but there is a limited range to them.
I know, but we can at least keep trying.
Yep. Yeah, and that's where we're gonna end it. You two and Katrina in a life vessel, floating in space as the big giant nasty black ship
Leaks as it
sails
floats
off
away.
into the sunset.
Be like, look, Katrina, no disrespect, but bitch, you need a shower.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah. Prestidigitation, bitches. She's cleaned up. She looks pretty good cleaned up.
I love that spell.
Who are you really?
She looks pretty damn good cleaned up.
All right. So yeah, adrift in space with a murderous halfling. I'm sure it's gonna go well.
Everything, it'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Da-dum.
Space sharks.
Da-dum, da-dum.
It's the next Sharknado. It's space sharks.
Teak gets the munchies and just eats all the rations.
Look at it this way. You have plenty of time to talk and get to know each other.
Poor Katrina.
I already know myself and Laz. I don't care. Anyway, Laz, I have
So
this voice
that's
in my
where
head.
we're going to end this one. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We had some fun. We'll be back in 2 weeks for more adventures, and hopefully these guys will get rescued. If not, this is going to be a really short adventure.
Oh,
Thanks.
it's been
See ya.
cockeyed.
Bye.
Bye.